So we're over here on Canal Street in New Orleans. I'm looking for this joint called Felix's Oyster Bar. I heard they have some of the best charbroiled oysters. I've never had charbroiled oysters, but I heard it's just buttery and covered with Parmesan. And I'm not used to eating it cooked. I like eating it raw, but it seems delicious. Let's give it a go. I believe in this little whole area right here is where the poppin' restaurants are now. If you kind of go ahead and read a lot of reviews, people always tell you to come to the street. It reminds me of like a little small area in Tokyo actually, or in Japan. It's just kind of interesting that you would see that in New Orleans. So this place is just known for the oysters. I'm gonna start off with that first. When I usually go to a restaurant, I like to try the things that they're really known for, and their char-grilled oysters is, number one, it's a New Orleans specialty, and on top of that, this is what they're good at. So we're gonna give that a taste first, and if that goes well, then we're gonna order something else on the side. So I'm hungry, I'm ready to grub. I love oysters. A lot of people get thrown off by oysters because of the texture, but personally, I don't mind the texture so much, but I love that ocean-like seafood briny flavor that you get from it. So let's see what's happening. Now everybody has a different taste preference when it comes to their tea. Like I said, people out in New Orleans in the South, they love sweet tea, really sweet, but I'm Asian, I like my shit mild, so. I don't think you guys realize how much I love oysters. Number one, because I am Asian, you know I have to take a picture of this. Now you can have this whatever way you like. You can go ahead and add your Tabasco, your Louisiana hot sauce, but for me, I'm gonna just start it off very simple. Right here, this is what everybody has been talking about. My mouth is watering. I'm literally about to just dive into this. That's butter and Parmesan with some parsley on top and some lemon. What else is there to say? Delicious. People say seafood and cheese don't go well together. Fuck you. Yes, it does. I'll do whatever I like. And they take this delicious herb butter and they put it on this roll or this bread. This is it. This is it for me. This is happiness on a plate. This is the Oysters Rockefeller that was recommended. We're gonna do that same treatment here. And there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I prefer just the regular char-grilled oysters. It's a lot more simple. The Oyster Rockefeller has a little bit of heat to it, which is perfectly fine, but it's not the heat that I like. This is it right here. So I'm pretty sure you can get this, or you can do this at home. You know, you can get a firewood grill, get some briquettes, light it up, grill it yourself, but you're not gonna get oysters this fresh. I think food is also a part of it. It's just the experience. You know, we're out here in Louisiana, it makes the food taste that much better, but I don't know too many places that do this in California, so super happy that I'm here. I asked the waiter what else we should get here, and definitely while we're here, I mean, we're gonna get a po' boy somewhere else where they kind of specialize in it, but we're here right now, so when in Rome, I decided to go and get the Felix special, which is gonna be half fried oysters, half fried shrimp po' boy. So a po' boy is a classic New Orleans sandwich. I'm not gonna leave here without trying it, and it looks delicious, so I can't wait. I'm about to bite into it. We're gonna start with, I believe this is the shrimp. Pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, spread. That's good. If you had a po' boy before, the bread's a little bit different. It has a lot of strength to it, meaning that when you bite into it, it's very chewy. But I think it holds up to all the ingredients that's inside, so you have to get it with this type of bread. Absolutely delicious. Fried oysters. Oh yeah. I mean, there might be better po' boys out there, I don't know. But if this isn't considered a good po' boy, I can't wait to see what else I'm gonna eat. If you guys don't know, the man behind the camera is this dude, Ed. Ed can't eat seafood, and he tried. He tried. He had a little bit of the oyster, and he almost threw up, so I'm very proud of him, but they were so good. I literally demolished all 12 of those by myself, and I had half a po' boy with deep fried oysters. I haven't tried many other restaurants yet, but of course this is not where the food exploration ends. Next up, we're gonna be going to the Gumbo Shop. So I definitely have to eat there because I wanna figure out how to improve my gumbo that you guys see me make before. I'm super excited. I cannot wait, and trust me, when I go there, I'm gonna obliterate that place. Dude, I cannot handle heat very well at all. All I know is that when I eat this, it's gonna come straight out my asshole. Pick a pepper, spicy mango sauce, hot mango, or the world's favorite, smoking coon ass. I think I'm gonna have to try the smoking coon ass. Smoking coon ass. This one looks like it came out the asshole of a volcano. It's not a pleasant burn. Why the fuck would you eat that? My fucking nose is sweating, dude. With this sensual ass music and this fucking demon ass sauce. Something that I really like about towns like this, I love the architecture in the area. And what I mean by I appreciate the architecture is I used to watch these series of documentary films called Girls Gone Wild, and they used to show their titties up there. We're over here at the Gumbo Shop, and the reason why I wanted to come here is because this is what they specialize in. Now, you could probably get gumbo at a lot of different places, but they kind of had three things that I really wanted to try, specifically jambalaya, their gumbo, and also their etouffee. There's a foundation in a lot of like Cajun and Creole cooking, and that's gonna be the roux. And a roux is a mixture of half flour, half fat. And in a gumbo, you'll see that it's very dark. It's not burnt. It's just cooked down to the point where it has like a really deep flavor. And with that roux, you're gonna mix in your trinity of vegetables, which is gonna be peppers, onions, and celery. And from then on, you build it out. It could be whatever, fish stock, beef stock, or whatever you have it. People might be a little bit turned off by the presentation. They're kind of like, it's sloppy, it's slapped onto a plate. But this food is rustic. It has history. And we're just gonna get right into this. This right here, my friends, is crawfish etouffee. We have the jambalaya right here, and then we have shrimp creole. I actually don't know what shrimp creole is. I'm not gonna pretend like I do, like some YouTubers out there. But what's up, guys? I'm gonna start with the small serving of the seafood gumbo. That's what I've been wanting to try. I wanna see what I can do to my gumbo to make it better. And what better way than to taste the food yourself? Oh yeah. You know what the biggest difference between this gumbo and my gumbo is? It's really seafoody. And also too, I think from what I'm finding out is that when I make my gumbo, I'm adding a lot more spice than I should, because gumbo, I think, shouldn't be spicy. But once again, you kind of manage things and you make it adjust to your own palate. But definitely, the roux is a lot darker than the one that I do. And on top of that, the broth and the stock, way better than mine. Next up, we have the crawfish etouffee. You know what's great about Cajun food is that a lot of the flavors are really deep and rich. You're not gonna find Cajun food that's lightly seasoned, or the flavoring is not going to be present, if that makes sense. Everything is very much in your face, and you could kind of taste like that homey soul food type of feeling that you get when you eat this type of food. That is absolutely amazing. We're gonna go next to the shrimp creole. Looks tomato based. Tender shrimp. It's definitely tomato based. It honestly does taste like the etouffee, but obviously the biggest difference is going to be that tomato and the jambalaya. Ooh, is that a big piece of chicken? When you eat jambalaya, I don't want any of you guys out there to expect it for the rice to really kind of stand firm and strong. A lot of the jambalaya I've had, like the rice tends to be a little bit on the mushy side. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be, but that's how I've had it. Maybe it's because of the way that it's cooked and I was stewed in a lot of broth. Flavor-wise, it's on point. I'm not a big fan of like mushy rice, but I've had jambalaya like that, which is probably one of the bigger reasons why I don't make it myself, because I don't like that texture in rice. But flavor, on point. I just did like the biggest Asian party foul, and basically, you all know that if you're an Asian American and you take food porn pictures, you're supposed to take a picture of the food before you eat it. But me, my fat ass can't wait, so I already dug into it. So there's a little bit of a trick. You gotta take it from the side you didn't touch. And thus, the picture looks like this. If any of you are wondering out there how I can eat 2 meals back to back, number one, the food is that delicious. And number two, I was shooting on set with Taryn earlier. I knew that I was going to eat some amazing food, so I made sure that I started myself just a little bit more. Because you know, you guys could tell, like when you guys eat food and you eat food again, even right after, so even if I was starving a little bit, I just waited it out because I wanted my first bite to be that delicious. Worth it. I kind of wanted to stop somewhere else to go eat, but I think I'm gonna have to tap out because I'm definitely at that point where I'm full to the brim. I get a little bit overly excited about food, and I know that I shouldn't eat past a certain point, but how often do I come out to New Orleans? I had to do it. I might even get some beignets later, who knows?